The parents of 3 black Georgia students have filed a lawsuit against the school district for banning Black Lives Matter attire, but allowing nooses and Confederate symbols. Lakeisha Hamilton and Lauretta McCray filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against the Effingham County School District on behalf of their children. The suit alleges that dress code enforcement is unconstitutional and violates their First Amendment rights. Effingham County High School and Effingham College and Career Academy forbids Black Lives Matter attire because they say it is disruptive. A black student allegedly was refused entry to a football game for wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt, but a white student was allowed to wear a shirt that read, "Stomp on my flag, I'll stomp your ass." The Effingham County District Superintendent, Yancy Ford, and the school board have been named defendants in the lawsuit. They assert they hadn't yet been served. Well, what does that tell you right there, Erica, in Georgia, that, oh, yeah, Black Lives Matter, that's disruptive, but, yeah, the Confederate flag, go right ahead?
That sounds like Georgia. We're talking about the state as a whole, but then also looking at the regions. And, when I think about Southeast Georgia, one of the names that comes to mind is Ahmaud Arbery, unfortunately, who was hunted and essentially lynched by a few saltines. So I say that to say that it does not surprise me that this has happened. But, as Reese has said this on this program many a times before, we have to be more litigious, we meaning Black people. And so I am so proud of Ms. Hamilton. Sue the hell out of them. Get every penny you can, because one of the other things that has to be brought forward is that culture of the Confederate flag having a place in Georgia, and that people that wear that Confederate flag, though they may be your neighbors, they may be administrators at the county, city level or whatever, are not bad people. It's a part of their heritage. So I think that this is I'm really happy that her children communicated this to her, and glad that this did get some media attention. And I hope that she wins as much as she possibly can get, and that these are the types of messages that need to continue to be blanketed across areas that are very resistant to change and on par with global white supremacy or nationalism.
And Larry, it shows you when they actually believe that Black Lives Matter. How is that disruptive?
They give it away. Black Lives Matter. No, in this case, right? And so, look, we talk. My colleague just highlight all, some of the cases in Georgia, and I agree. You need to sue people, because the bottom line is people only understand the purse strings. So when you start, taxing localities and they have to pay, then you would assume that would have an impact on police behavior or school behavior in this particular situation. But listen, Roland, it's deplorable, but it's not surprising. We see this a lot, not only in terms of pre-K through 12, but also see some of these issues in higher education. But the fact that we're in Black Lives Matter, that Black Lives Matter is controversial, but wearing a Confederate flag and other, symbolism, particularly when you talk about relating to the Civil War, right, which fought over slavery, and that's not controversial. But all this other imagery, Donald Trump, who is an insurrectionist, and like I said, the shirt you just showed on the right. But Black folks can't simply say that we matter. That's what you're saying is. It's also saying that whatever suffering you deal with, do it in silence and away from me. So I'm glad they're suing them, but it's, once again, people don't see our humanity.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment. When you talk about blackness and what happens in Black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in Black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Checks and money orders go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com.